Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, feeling a little bit better today there. Back at work, shit like this. Got some of them Advil, cold and sinus there. Little video about the Superstar Shake-Up Smackdown edition there. Little smoke. This is how you cure the flu. So, obviously, Smackdown, they have the better picks. If you compare both rosters now, it looks like Smackdown is going to be the better show. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of these weirdo Smackdown fanboys there. You know, Smackdown is the A show. And these guys were saying this shit back when it was full of goofs on the card. You know, Fandango and Zack Ryder. Put the belt on Ryder. It's the land of opportunity. I'm not turning into one of these fucking weirdos, you know what I mean? But looking at the roster now, it looks like fucking SmackDown's gonna be better. Just saying, they took all the goofs that they had on SmackDown, the Riders, Mojo Rawleys, the Fandangos, all of that horse shit. They took all those bums and put them on Raw. So all the jokes, all the PG horse shit on SmackDown, they took all of it and stuck it on Raw for some reason. So now on Raw you have a whole bunch of jobbers straight up. Even the picks from NXT, it's all fucking jobbers. Packed fucking to the gills with jobbers. And you have who on the show now? Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, he's there once every 6 months. Seth Rollins could always be placed in the main event, you know what I mean? Would it be exciting? I don't know, Lynn John. Finn Balor, you know, the leader of the Balls Club or whatever there, and it's not everybody that likes Balor, you know what I mean? You have Braun Strowman, and you know, now with this Nicholas shit, and you know, you're gonna look at Braun Strowman, you're not gonna think of him the same way now, you know what I mean? They're turning Strowman into some kind of friendly giant, you know what I mean? Who else is a big name on Raw? Not that many guys left that I can think of there for like main eventers. They, you know, Kevin Owens won the Universal title. I don't know if Kevin Owens counts as a main eventer there, but on SmackDown, right off the bat, you have Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, you know, two main eventers. Daniel Bryan, a very popular guy, probably the most popular guy in the company, so... And AJ Styles, a good wrestler that most people like. Just those two alone, it beats everybody on Raw. Apart from Brock Lesnar, but Brock is never there, so... You know what I mean? So if Brock is on the card, it can beat SmackDown, but if Brock's never there, I think overall... overall, SmackDown's gonna be better. Let's look at the the new arrivals from the Superstar Shakeup. The Miz, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorites there. I know lots of people don't like him, blah, blah, blah there, but my video, my opinions, motherfucker. I think The Miz is great on the mic. He's not the greatest wrestler of all time, but I think his matches are entertaining. You can have Miz versus Roman Reigns. You can put Miz against anybody, and it can be a good match. You can put Miz against Strowman, and you might get a funny match, something like this. Miz, he can work well with anybody. A good Miz promo in the match that can be entertaining. Put a Daniel Bryan match on Smackdown, an AJ Styles match. You have heel Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen. I am very sorry for what I did to AJ Styles. You know, you put heel Nakamura. We don't know how good he's going to be, but so far I think he's better than he was there. Promo-wise, at least, the only thing he's done is he's pretty much all over the crotch of AJ Styles there, but we'll see what he looks like in the ring as a heel. He'll probably be better in the ring, more stuff. More hard-hitting shit, you know, more dangerous stuff, probably, there. So, yeah, The Miz, Jeff Hardy, a big fan favorite. If Hardy stays out of trouble, he'll most likely be a WWE champ. Possibly this year, or maybe next year. Samoa Joe. Very good Joe, you know what I mean? He cuts good promos, he's a good wrestler. So Joe on Smackdown, I wasn't expecting this. That's a big name for Smackdown, and he's gonna mesh well with AJ Styles and guys like this. Joe against Nakamura could be done. Big Cass. Big Cass, he's unproven, sort of, but this is a guy that McMahon wants to push down the line. And they took Baron Corbin, a guy that I can't stand, along with other goofs like Ziggler there, and shoved them on Raw. Baron Corbin and Big Cass, two guys that they want to give the belts to because of their size. Personally, I think Big Cass is better than Corbin. That's my opinion. So Big Cass, potential to become a champ. Asuka, now on SmackDown, along with Charlotte. Hot ass Carmella with her fucking crazy body there. So the women's division on SmackDown has improved. Becky Lynch, I noticed she has a new outfit on SmackDown. You can see half her ass nowadays. Very good. Very good. I'm sorry for me masturbating to Becky Lynch ass. Sanity, this is Eric Young and his buddies there. We'll see what happens here, but I think Eric Young is way better than the Authors of Pain. That's my opinion. Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, super fucking hot. They're incredibly hot. You know, so she might turn into a star eventually. Gallows and Anderson, they're not the best, but they're funny. You know what I mean? Funny guys. Way funnier than Fandango and his his boyfriend or whatever there. You have the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. These guys have been the fucking tag team division on Raw. They were the entire fucking division. And they work really well together. They were a big part of Raw. You take them out of Raw, that's a fucking big piece that's going to be missing on Raw. You know what I mean? You got R-Truth for comic relief. So pretty much one jobber compared to Raw that acquired like 10 fucking jobbers, you know? You have Andrade Cien Almas and his sexy manager there. Andrade Cien Almas was the NXT champ. Are they gonna push him as some type of Alberto Del Rio? Maybe, time will tell there. Way better than No Way Jose, let me tell you that. So looking at these names, Miz, Jeff Hardy, Joe, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Randy Orton there. I think this is going to be better than Raw, especially a 2-hour format. If it's a 2-hour show, you have a Miz match, Hardy match, a Joe match, a Bryan match, an AJ Styles match, Sheamus and Cesaro, one of the best teams, going up against the Usos or something that can be good tag team wrestling. I'm seeing a stacked card on Smackdown. And you have a bunch of hotties like Mandy Rose and shit like this. To me, it looks like if Smackdown is going to be the better show. Just being honest there. I'm not going to be a big phony Smackdown fanboy, but telling it like it is, dog. Looking at the roster, it looks like if SmackDown's going to be better. Especially with Bryan and shit like this, you know. So yeah, I think SmackDown got way better picks than Raw. I think it's a bad move to do this because Raw's gonna fucking suffer big time. You know what I mean? People were excited about Drew McIntyre, you know, but the way they're presenting this, he's gonna be the sidekick of Dolph Ziggler. What's this about? You know, what's the point? He went to the Indies, he recreated himself there, worked on his physique or whatever. Why put him along with a guy that's finished in Dolph Ziggler? Let's be honest there. Ziggler's seen his best days already there. There's no point of putting McIntyre with a finished guy like Dolph Ziggler, but looks like SmackDown's gonna be way better, especially with Bryan, shit like this there. So yeah, I'm gonna go fucking take some of that cough medicine. I'm gonna lay down and watch SmackDown tonight because of the fucking hockey there. In Canada, hockey trumps all. Doesn't matter what's playing, doesn't matter what happens. The NHL playoffs is #1 in Canada there. It is what it is, but looks like SmackDown's gonna become the better show, dog. By my calculations, all the fucking shit jobbers they put on Raw and all the potential for good matches on SmackDown. I think SmackDown's going to become the best show. Raw's always going to feel more important But it looks like SmackDown's gonna be better there. Until next time, peace! Ha!